Guys, recently I attended a MNC MERN Stack interview, and here are the questions from it. There were around 20 plus questions. So let's go through them one by one. The first question was, how does Node.js work? The second question was, he wanted me to explain the difference between front end and back end development. So he just wanted to check whether I have the basic knowledge of the difference between front end and back end, how these two ends are different, and how both of them works. Right. The third question is, what are streams in Node.js? Fourth question was, what is REPL or REPL in Node.js? Next question was, what is an event loop in Node.js? And this question, the fifth one, this is the most asked Node.js interview question, because event loop is a very important concept in Node.js, right? So prepare it well. The sixth question is, what is piping in Node.js? Next question was, explain different types of HTTP requests, like get is there, post is there, put is there, right? So all of those things. Next question is, what is the purpose of environment variables, right? Why do we even need environment variables in a Node.js application? So that was the intention of the interviewer. Now let's discuss the express.js questions. So the first express.js question was, how to create a simple express.js application. So how do you run the commands, and what commands you run to set up the express.js application, and all that, all the dependencies you install and everything. Now the next question was, explain some features of express.js. This is the you can expect in your interview as well, in the same question or in some different way, but you should know the features of express.js. 11th question was, explain express.js route handler function and its arguments. So by arguments, as you know, like there is a response is there, request is there, next is there, error is there, right? So those arguments in every route of the express.js APIs, right? The 12th question is, what is chorus or cross origin resource sharing, and how you can enable it in express.js. So there is a package that you can use, and you can read about it. And if you want me to make a video on the answers of all of these questions, then please comment below. 13th question is, what is scaffolding in express.js? Next question was, have you used any template engines, right? So if you have used any, then you can answer this question well. And the next question is about the MongoDB. So in MongoDB, the first question was, what are the features of MongoDB? So this is a very general question for any technology. The feature of MongoDB, if you are going for a React interview, then feature of React, feature of Node.js, right? Those kind of things. So you should know what are the features of MongoDB. Now, what is storage encryption? Next question was, what are limit and skip methods? So these two are basically used for when you want to add the pagination to your APIs. Mostly they are used for them. Next question is, explain sharding and aggregation in MongoDB. 19th is, what is MongoDB projection. And the 20th question was, what are the data types of MongoDB? So you should know all the data types of MongoDB, and you can explain them well. And the last part of the interview was the React.js questions. And here is the first React.js question: how React.js works. Explain the hooks and lifecycle method differences. Uh, and like, what are the different hooks? And our conversation went for like 2-3 minutes for this question: hooks versus lifecycle methods. And when I mentioned like hooks about useEffect and useRef, then the next question was, explain useEffect and useRef, because at times the interviewer pick the topics from what you are saying, right? So this was that kind of experience. The next thing is context API versus Redux. This is a very common question in any interview. If you're going for a React interview, then you should know the differences between context API and Redux. The next question is, how to pass data from child to the parent. And this is also one of the most asked interview question in any React interview. So you should know how you can pass, because as you know, React is unidirectional. You can pass data from parent to child only theoretically, but there are some workarounds. With them, you can pass the data from child to parent as well. So you should know how you can do that. And the last question was functional versus class components. Okay.